So, how are you feeling based on the result and how you played the last game? It was like first half, second half. So, do you think you've talked to your players about that a little bit?
Absolutely, it's my job. I try to improve every single game because it's not. Sometimes it's not about the result. I'm very happy for the result, but they know that. They know that we can play better, much better, and because they have quality. After that, depends sometimes the opponent. You, for example, next game is about Red Bull, and they may have pressing all the time. Our field is what it is. Is the size, the in the left side is not easy to play. It's easy for the opponent to make high pressing, but we practice something different because the opponent demand another things when you have to play against them.
When you looked at the tape after the game, were there things that you saw on tape that you didn't see on the field that made you think differently about how the game went on Wednesday?
No. When I watch, I reviewed the game against in away against Red Bulls. We know exactly the way they play. They are dangerous when they don't have the ball, and they recover the ball and play quickly, and they make maybe it's one of the or the best team if you talk about intensity. They have a clear style, and they get the results with this style. I respect that. And it's not easy to play against Red Bull because they play more defense than other teams. You don't have time to take the ball 2 seconds. You have to play one touch is better than two touches. But we have to find the best way to play against them because I like to play short, but sometimes when it's impossible, you have to play no long ball, but you have to try to find another solution. You can play short, after 3 passes play other side, or I don't know. Depends of the players who play against Red Bull. The quality of the players make the difference all the time and make the style. If you play with, 6, 7 quality players in the middle, technical players in the middle, for sure you will play in another way.
So after the match, and then just now you mentioned the left side of the field. So you're talking about the infield, the side. So do you have to kind of plan, because that's a tough spot, do you have to plan for that? Do you have to
change the field? That is my plan. No, I'm kidding, but everybody knows in the left side is not the same, the right side. When you play that, because it's different, the field is different. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's not easy because when you pass the ball, it's slowly when you play in the left side and the right side. But we use many times this side with another opponents, and we play really well against many teams, even when we play in the left side. But everybody knows it's different to play in the left side and the right side right now. Not just the New York City, but the opponents. It's not easy to play there. But before that, we used many times the left side to play. But it depends. Sometimes the left side is better than last game, and sometimes is like last game. It depends of the. I don't know what will happen against Red Bulls. Is much better or not, or is the same?
Will you be disappointed if the team doesn't make a stronger effort to play out of pressure, to build and play out of pressure? I mean, I know that's the way you want to play. I know there's other things going on, but will you be disappointed if you don't have that courage and bravery that you've talked about?
No, when you can play, you have to play. Because sometimes when they no make high pressing, it's man-man, it's not easy to play.
Sure.
That is, I accept. You when that happens, is man-man in the whole field, you take a risk, 100%. But sometimes they make a high pressing, and you can play with the, I don't know, with the center back, the right side or the left side, because in that moment we are 3 against 2, and you can play if you have quality and you have confidence in with yourself. But sometimes it's impossible. For example, I want to play, you know that, but sometimes I accept it's almost impossible to play. You have to find the solution, and the solution is not to play long ball. When I say long ball, I want to say pass the ball, but not there. You know, where finish the ball. When you have a plan, if you want to play long ball, but with these movements, and you practice, when that happens, you can play in the left side, but we need to make this movement. Or okay, it's long ball, but
Right.
you practice the reason why you play in the left side, behind him, in front of him.
So it's calculated.
It's calculated,
planned, yeah.
right? That is the difference. When I say long ball, maybe it's not the right word. I mean, play long ball for the long ball. For who? I don't know.
Right.
I don't like to play. Sometimes, maybe in the last 2 minutes, if you are able to win the game 3-0, you can use that. But it's not easy. It's not easy about the next opponent, because everybody knows that the style of Red Bulls is all the time high pressing, fight every single second, every single ball. He has a physical. They have a physical team. But okay, we accept the challenge.
The first half against the Red Bulls in Red Bull Arena, what worked for New York City that day?
I think we played much better the first half than them, and we could score two or three goals at least. And you know, we make a mistake, and I was angry about that, because especially with this team, if you go inside all the time, they have a lot of people there. Against in the first game, I say my players, I remember we play with 5 in the back, or 3-4-3. Doesn't matter. The spaces will be offside, and when you have the ball, you have to attack back. You pass the ball forward. If you go inside, you take a risk. And the last minute, we play in that way, recover the ball, and say many times when they recover the ball, attack the spaces, especially with the striker, even with the wingers, but especially with the striker. And that happened in the last minute in the penalty. And after that was a balanced game, the second half. Everybody knows what happened in the second goal, but that happened, I don't know, 1 month ago. And we have to improve, focusing every single throw-in, because he play quickly, throw-ins, corners. It's about that. But my feeling was we play in the first half better than the opening. But so many times you have to be clinical when you have the control of the game and you have the opportunities to score goals.
Some of the health of the team. Now, Tati was not a training. Was you just giving him a break, or has he got a knock?
Right now he has a call. I don't know what will happen tomorrow. Right now it's questionable. It's questionable until the last moment.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he's ready to play, but he has a call right now. I don't know what happened in the 24 hours. Isma was the first training for Isma. It's a good news for us. He's not ready for Red Bull, absolutely. Even for Vancouver, he needs to get minutes in the training session. But it's a good news. We have just Joe Scully right now and Jimmy, unfortunately, injured. But the rest of the players are ready.
Afori, will he be ready? Ebenezer, maybe.
Evan, if he's not ready 100%, but if we needed this player maybe tomorrow, we can play. But it's not for me the best solution, because we have enough players right now in the middle, and I prefer to wait 3 or 4 days, and maybe for Vancouver he's ready. But he's not injured. He has discomfort in the knee.
And Chris Armas, I was just wondering if you're getting him a gift. I mean, he left you a bottle of wine at the last game, so I don't know what he's of Puerto Rican descent, so I don't know if there's anything.
Rum in Puerto Rico is
okay,
excellent.
Maybe a
yes.
bottle of rum.
What did Chris give him? Wine?
A bottle of wine.
Maybe
Yeah.
Argentinian red, yeah. It was nice.
I was very happy because it's very important for even for the MLS, the relationship with the coaches. Chris is my opponent in the field, but it's my friend. But if you have a good relationship with another coaches, much better for the competition. Is the best way for me to improve even the MLS, the relationship with to each other. I was very happy with Christmas. He was the first one, and I have a surprise for him.
All right.